Hey, welcome everybody to Steak Saturday, episode 12.
12.
I'm here with Jason Bramble. He is the producer, the director, the key grip, the animated supervisor, everybody. Jay's production company called Warcock Productions presents Steak Saturday. What's up, everybody? Man, we have a lot to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
What
an eventful evening.
It was such an eventful... Yeah, that's a good point. The first thing I want to talk about is I watched the movie, and this goes into the other podcast we're going to produce called
Ghosts in the Trash.
Oh my gosh, there's a ghost in the trash. I don't know if nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that.
The trash just moved, by the way, which is why we paused for a second. The trash just moved.
Yeah,
there's no trash holding that part.
Actually, let's go call the Ghostbusters or something.
Okay, we called the Ghostbusters. They're going to be on their way in the next, I don't know how long, but Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray.
Bill Murray said he was on his way.
Ernie Hudson. Yeah.
Ernie Hudson. Yeah.
I would say, what's his name? Spangler? No, it was...
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis was the lawyer of those guys. And Annie Potts was the girl that answered the phone. She's like, Ghostbusters, what do you want? You know. Who was the other Ghostbuster? Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis.
You know what? Rip Harold Ramis, because he passed away. So there's no more 4. They're just the 3 now. But Ernie Hudson's still alive. Just saying. Ernie Hudson, if you watch this, would love if you came on this podcast. Just saying.
Please.
You're the coolest. The Crow? He was the Crow.
Oh, man. He wasn't the Crow. He wasn't
the Crow. He was the cop in the Crow. Yeah. You know, that guy has a lot of good films. Anyway. We have a very eventful weekend tonight. We made steak. Man, the ribeye was tasty.
It was very good. Very good.
I was a little worried of how thick it was. Gosh, that was like 1.25 inches or something. It was huge.
It's a thick boy.
And I was a little worried about cooking it correctly.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't like raw in the middle. But it was pretty phenomenal. It was very delicious. The seasoning was good. I liked every bit of it, which is awesome.
How did you season it? We don't get into that very much on this podcast, but one of the things is to teach people. I don't know. Is that one? That's not really one of the things.
It's called the Blind Woman's Secret.
Oh.
Which means I used famous Dave seasoning.
Proprietary blind woman.
Yeah.
Famous
a little bit of garlic salt, a little bit of pepper. I season generously because when you cook it, the seasoning kind of burns off, but you still want the flavor on the steak.
Yeah.
And so I season generously, and I press it in, and then I let it sit for at least a half an hour to an hour. Because mainly a steak that huge, you don't want it to be super cold when you start cooking it. So you want to set it out for at least that thick of a steak, at least an hour. Then you get the coloring you want in the middle, the medium rare.
I saw TikTok where he showed that when you salt a raw steak, it makes the steak sweat.
Yes,
and that's why you have to leave it out. So that it dries out, because you don't want to throw a steak that has moisture on the top of it. Exactly. You don't want to put that on a hot grill to scorch it.
Exactly.
So you have to...
Exactly. So when I get the steak, I pat it down with paper towels first. Pat it down, kind of get it dry, and then I season, and then it sweats. I don't really pat it down much. I pat it down on one side. I want to throw it on the grill. But then at that point, I'm good. So, but it tastes fine.
Anyway, it was delicious.
Jenny made it home.
Okay. Very good.
That was the other thing, is we had a guest this evening.
Yeah. New friend of the podcast.
She was super nice.
Super cool.
She wanted a nickname, but I got nothing for her.
Yeah. We don't have a nickname for...
If you guys don't know, we have nicknames for every girl I've ever dated. that have become exes. Jenny, I've not dated Jenny. I don't think I'm going to date Jenny. Jenny's a friend. She
Jenny's
wanted
a
a
friend.
nickname. She couldn't get the fact that I'm not going to date her and give her a nickname. Like it was fun. It was hilarious. It was fun. The Caesar salad is what did it for me this evening.
Yeah.
Man,
Well,
that
broccoli.
salad was delicious.
Salad, broccoli.
I don't know about the broccoli. Gosh, you hobbits and your broccoli.
It was very good. I think a good steamed broccoli seasoned with butter with a steak, that's a good side, I think. That's a good side.
All right. Yeah, me and Jay differ on sides. Having said that, we've been venturing out. Like, we started another podcast.
Yeah.
It's just Jay is directing this, Warhawk Productions, and it's me talking about movies and movie reviews. And our first episode's going to come out here shortly. Episode 1 of Real Vision by Theo Blindman. Find us on Facebook. Find us on TikTok and all the social media attributes that you can find. I talk about the last movie I've seen was Captain America: Brave New World, but I want to talk about a different movie because I watched a movie today that kind of contradicted the next movie.
What movie are you talking? What are you?
I'm talking about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Classic.
Classic
Love it.
movie.
Love that
Man,
movie.
You know, Harrison Ford.
So good.
Sean Connery. Such a classic movie.
I'd say that's the movie. That's the
Actually, I'm gonna be honest,
That's the Indiana Jones movie that made me love all the other Indiana Jones.
That's probably the best Indiana Jones movie.
That's when I actually got into the Indiana Jones
Other than
franchise.
the Temple of Doom, where the guy grabs a dude's heart out of his chest and that guy's still living.
Yeah.
Other than that, The
Well-
Last Crusade is the movie.
Well. And when the Nazi guy gets melted in the Raiders of the Lost
he picks the
Ark.
wrong Holy Grail cup. Yeah.
Well, no.
Which we talked about the Holy Grail. We have a plan.
So what?
We have a plan. We're not going to divulge in that plan, but we have a plan to figure out, like, when we get old,
Yeah.
we're going to go find the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
Whether that's the Da Vinci Code,
We're gonna Da Vinci Code it.
we're going to Da Vinci Code it. We're going to find the timeline and the bloodline of Jesus Christ. Anyway, I watched.
Anyways, you said that you had an issue with this movie, but I love that. What's
It's
the
a
issue?
Super awesome
What
movie.
problem do you have with
So
the?
at the end of this movie, Indiana Jones goes through the gauntlet. Right.
Yes.
At the beginning, he almost gets his head cut off, and then the second part, he has to take a leap of faith.
Right, the like invisible bridge.
Invisible bridge and whatnot, yada yada yada. He gets to where the knight is hanging out. The knight's 700 years old or something, and he has to pick a cup. But this German guy follows him, and the German guy picks the cup first. It was the wrong choice. He ended up. The knight said, "If you choose right, you have everlasting long life.
Right.
If you choose wrong, your life goes away almost instantly."
And he chooses like a really gaudy, golden, jeweled
Yeah.
cup. He's like, "This is
Yeah.
the cup of a king."
Yeah.
And he drinks it, and then
He gets old really quick. His body turns to bones and
Decays,
He dies.
blows away in the dust.
In a matter of 5 seconds. 5-10 seconds. Anyway. And then there's Indiana Jones. Picks a cup. It's like a cup of a carpenter. Picks a wooden cup. Yada, yada, yada. And he drinks it. And the knight says, "You choose wisely." Kind of like that. Maybe not like that. But anyway. But his dad, Sean Connery, gets shot earlier in this part. And he takes a cup with water and has his dad drink it. And then he pours the cup
on the bullet wound.
onto the bullet wound, and the bullet wound disappears. Right? At the part, what I'm bothered with is the knight said, "You have everlasting long life if you drink from this cup." Right? The movie ends, they ride off into the sunset. Awesome. they make a Indiana Jones movie 20 years down the road or something called Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Well,
It wasn't the best one.
Indiana Jones' dad is dead in that movie.
Yeah.
He dies of old age or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what happened to that everlasting long life from drinking from the Holy Grail?
You're drinking from Jesus' cup, and all of a sudden, nothing happens.
That's a serious
Why
inconsistency.
does this happen, right? And on top of that, Indiana Jones is old in this movie. He drank from the cup. Like, why is he
Well, the
old?
knight was like old.
700 years old. 700 years old.
All right.
Indiana Jones was in his 40s. What was his real name? His dad's real name. He kept calling him Junior. Remember that?
Yeah.
Shit, I remember
I
that.
don't remember.
Henry something Jones Jr. So anyway, Henry Sr. is old, sure. But we're talking 20 years.
It's just 20 years.
If he was like 60, he should have been 80. But he drank from the cup.
It healed the bullet wound.
Healed the bullet.
We watched it. Healed the bullet wound.
Jesus healed the whole bullet. But no, he's 20 years later, he's dead.
Wow.
So I'm a little miffed about that. I have so many conspiracies about these things, like the movie A League of Their Own. She didn't touch home plate at the end of the movie. Indiana Jones his dad should still be alive, let alone Indiana Jones should still be a young man in his 40s because he drank from the Holy Grail. It just doesn't add up. And I hate that when somebody wants to make a movie and it's pure just money. Get the story right.
Yeah.
Get the story right. This is what I love about Marvel. They get the story right. They bring back this little equipped things from other movies. They get the story right. Not Indiana Jones.
Wow.
I swear to
wow.
God. Yeah.
It's a major fail.
Huge fail. Anyway, that's my rant. I don't want to go too much into it, but
Yeah.
I'm ranting at this point. 'Cause
You are.
they're fucking people.
Ranting.
Sorry, Mom. I don't mean to cuss. I know you watch this.
Our one viewer.
My mom's the one. Mom,
Thanks for watching.
share with your friends at the casino, wherever you go.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But no, we had Jenny here tonight. She was very nice. Freshly divorced. Wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
New friend. We met this person. Explain how we met
Well,
Jenny.
we had a service call to a customer of ours who's used you in the past. And
Been a customer for
been a customer
basically
for
the
a
whole
couple
time.
years, and we get there, and Jenny and her sister are doing the tile work on the backsplash in the kitchen, and that's how we get to know them, and it was awesome. Me and Jenny met on a dating site just about a month ago. I hate dating sites, by the way, but we met there, and we just started talking, and here we are as good friends. Hopefully it's a good friendship situation. She's freshly divorced, which makes her undateable. For me, anyway. But she's super awesome. She's super nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
She liked the steak, and she got a little tipsy. It was fun.
Yeah. That's nice. New friends, always good.
It's always good to meet new friends.
Maybe she'll be a guest on the podcast sometime.
Maybe one day. She didn't seem like she wanted to be any part of it.
No.
But speaking of that, if you guys want to jump on the podcast and be a guest, let us know. You're more than welcome. Steak Saturday is open to anybody that wants to join. But the rule is you got to let me know by 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday so I know how many steaks to buy. If you don't let me know by 2 o'clock, you're shit out of luck. Sorry for cussing, Mom. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. If you're in Wisconsin watching this, get a plane ticket. Denver International Airport. But we had a hell of a week. It was a fun week. was a bit slow for when it comes to work, but we made good money. That was awesome. We have cookies. Man, these cookies are good. I gotta be honest. I like a cookie with a good crunch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, those cookies are phenomenal because the
Yeah.
bottoms have a good crunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
The top is a little soft.
Yes.
It's almost the best of both worlds
Yeah.
at that point. I like it.
Great cookies from Jenny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Jenny. Sorry, just kidding, Jenny. I didn't forget about you. But yeah, Jenny made the cookies. They're pretty good, very good. We made a Caesar salad. This thing I made. I actually check that. I didn't make the Caesar salad.
You did.
I bought a kit.
What
It literally says Caesar salad kit on it, and
You bought like ingredients and combined them all together.
it was
and-
all one bag, Jay.
No, it wasn't.
It really was all one bag.
There's still bags.
Well, I bought the croutons. I had bought the bacos or the bacon and the cheese. Yes, we added that, but the bag had the
Lettuce stuff.
lettuce. The bag had croutons. The bag had like little cheese things with it.
Okay, all
and
right.
then it had seasoning, and then it had like the Caesar dressing with it. So all I had to do was
Did you buy like a thing of
I did.
dressing?
We didn't use it.
Oh.
We didn't use it at all.
You had so many ingredients for the salad, and you just used a bag kit.
Yeah, I'm actually very happy with the bag. It
Well, I was too.
delicious.
Yeah, it was good.
Delicious. Jay liked the broccoli. I made broccoli today.
Steamed broccoli
Oh my
was
gosh, I feel like
excellent.
a hobbit.
Excellent.
That doesn't want to eat just broccoli. I'm like, give me second breakfast and 28 dinner or something.
Well, it wasn't just broccoli; it was a giant steak
It was a giant steak.
and
yes.
a salad.
The
So.
broccoli. I'm not a big fan of broccoli. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you liked it. You liked the broccoli. It was good. Did I season it correctly? Yeah.
Perfect.
It was perfect broccoli.
I have nothing to add on that. It was very
It was a
good.
version of making broccoli. And
Beginner's luck.
I squirted all over that shit.
Oh God.
Just kidding, Mom. Love you.
Your mom.
I know my mom's gonna watch this and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But the broccoli was okay. It was fine. I'm not a person that eats green foods, and I'll give something a shot. Just not for me, honestly. Can't do it. I can't do green shit.
Green.
The salad is great, awesome.
That's green shit.
That's green shit, but I have like cheese, bacon, croutons, a lot to the salad.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Whatever.
Fine, Jay, fine. Anyway, gosh, we talked about a lot this week. The reason why we brought up this podcast is me and Jay have some hilarious conversations during the week, and we try to culminate them during the weekend for this thing. And now, can't remember any one of them.
Yeah, I know. Well, that happens often.
It's like we're live on camera. We forget everything else.
all
in
that
the world.
shit just goes out.
You made a joke. You tried to make a joke.
Oh yes. Yeah, we have to
the
talk about
saying.
this.
And the saying is, I bent her over a barrel and showed her the 50 states.
Yes, this is a euphemism for
yes.
sex, right?
Yes.
Bend her over a barrel and show her the 50 states.
We were on a job in Loveland, Colorado, and we jumped on 287 to head back to Fort Collins, which is, 7 miles. Jay said something like, I'm going to bend her over.
I was trying to throw back to this
he was
joke,
trying to make a joke about something.
and I
Got
said,
it completely
I couldn't
wrong.
remember it. I said, bend her over the couch and show her that I couldn't even remember what you're going to
the
show her.
carpet or whatever.
I failed.
But now it's brought on we're just going to make up our own words at that.
Yes,
point.
now it's a game.
No, it's a thing. Like, I'm going to bend her over the tractor and show her the hay.
Yes.
All kinds of random shit.
This is a game,
Yeah.
and anybody who's watching this podcast, please comment your
Yes.
version. Bend her
Give us
over
a-
the blank and show her the blank.
Yes.
And you fill in the blanks, and hilarity
I
is.
gotta be honest. If my mom chimes in on this,
Please do.
I would be.
That would
I would
be
amazed.
awesome.
Mom, Dad, that's fine. Love you, Mom.
The real thing that it came from: bend her over, barrel, and show her the 50 states. The game is bend her over the blank, show her the blank.
And then we talked about the shit. See, just went blank again. Oh my gosh! But I do want to give a shout out to my my high school. They're playing in the district basketball tournaments this year earlier. And I think they won. I haven't. That's how much of a fan I am, but I think they won. I think they're going to go to divisionals. Celebrate Braves. Good job, guys. Go. Let's go Braves. Is what I would say. Gosh, man, feels like ages ago since I went to high school there. I graduated in 1998.
That's the last century.
That's how you know you're old. When you're in a different century. It's fucked up. Yeah.
It was the 1900s.
I was born in the 70s. Think about that.
It's a long time ago.
Just means I'm old as shit. That's all that means. Sorry, Mom, for cussing, but I'm old as shit. I'm gonna say that for every podcast. I'm like, sorry, Mom. I'm gonna cuss a lot. Discretion here is gonna happen quite a bit. Where I'm gonna say shit and fucking balls and
Brings all new
bitches.
meaning to the term parental advisory.
Yeah, we should probably put that on there.
When we were young, that meant a warning for the parents concerning the children. And
On
now it's
CDs. Yeah.
now it's literally a warning to the parents about your children.
Well, you know, I'm pretty sure I still owe Columbia House $14
Dude.
for buying 7 CDs for a penny or something.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Me
I
too.
don't remember, yeah.
I think I did that a couple times.
Yeah.
There was another. There was Columbia House, BMG Music Club.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh,
yeah.
I got all those
Oh, gosh.
CDs, man.
My first CD that I got from there, I remember loving it, was Guns N' Roses' Use Your Illusion and Use Your Illusion 2.
Dude, I got those from there too.
Oh, my God. Those albums are just good.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much a Use Your Illusion 1. I thought Use Your Illusion 2 was way better than 1.
No.
Well, you had Civil War, you had You Could Be Mine, you had all these fantastic songs on Use Your Illusion 2. The only song that I loved on Use Your Illusion 1 is called November Rain.
Yeah.
That's like, what, 20-minute song or something?
Did Use Your Illusion 1, did that one have, like, Don't Cry and
No, that was 2.
Coma?
That was 2.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Are
Maybe
you
not Coma.
certain?
I'm not sure about the Coma one.
If you are correct, and I am not sure that you are, then I would say Use Your Illusion 2 is the better one.
Because Use Your Illusion 2 had Knocking on Heaven's Door, Civil War, You Could Be Mine, which was in Terminator 2.
Such a good movie.
It was a good movie, yeah. Gosh.
Dead Horse,
You
Coma.
remember that movie where they were like, the world's going to end on February 28th or some shit, or 19th or something. The Skynet was going to go live. That was recently, actually.
That date? The date
What was
from Terminator?
that movie? No, it was Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. In the first part of Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, Bill Murray's cousin, he's on a TV show, and he's talking to these psychics. And some lady's like, full knowledge, the world's going to end on February 14th, 2025. And that was a big thing on the social media, like, and it never happened, but it was hilarious. Why is it that people have these predictions that never come to fruition?
Never comes true. You know, that's something that comes with age. You know, us salty old sea dogs. I've seen these predicted end of the world, end times things so many times. There's like the Mayan calendar. There was Y2K.
Y2K was a big
There
thing.
was, what else? I feel like there's more than that.
I was out
The date that Skynet goes live. We have now the the Ghostbusters prediction. There was all these predictions in Back to the Future. It's like, no, those came true. Or like it was the date or
What
whatever.
is it now? Do you know what it is now?
What is it now?
There's an asteroid.
Now there's an asteroid now.
In 2032, 33 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like global warming. Like for my whole life.
Global warming is gonna
My
be
whole life they've been saying, oh, in 10 years. It's
Leo
gonna-
DiCaprio, if you watch this, come join our live, please. That'd be great.
Yeah. All bullshit. The older I get,
bullshit, yeah.
the older I get, the more I see that all that anybody, just whoever's trying to scare you about stuff is full of shit.
It's propaganda.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Propaganda.
Yeah.
Y2K was a big one because everybody was like, everything electronic is going to turn off.
Oh yeah, all the electronics. The banking system was going to crash. It was going to
you
be
lose your
anarchy.
money and blah, 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 blah. No, there I was going to powwow it in Albuquerque, New Mexico, dance my ass up with my parents, and nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Not a damn thing.
Everybody was, went to the store and got their Spam and their potted meat and their Vienna sausages, and were super excited about having resources.
Yeah.
They just ate Spam, potted meat, and
Yeah.
Vienna sausages for the next month.
Yeah.
Because nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, that's another thing too. When I see all these preppers who are prepping for the collapse of society or the end of the world or the zombie apocalypse or whatever it is, it's like whatever it's going to be, you're not going to be prepared for it. It's going to be different than whatever the fuck you prepared for. It's going to catch you off guard.
I feel like we're going to go into like a World War III before any of that bullshit happens.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that world war is going to happen, whether it's the United States, Europe, Russia, whatever the fuck, I don't care. But even then, like, you don't have to fucking stockpile your cupboard with potted meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's gonna be that kind of thing, you're gonna have to flee.
Yeah.
Where's your bunker? Your bunker's not helping you out there. All your stored food is gonna be worthless if you have to.
Speaking of all that,
If the super volcano goes off and you have to get the fuck out of Dodge,
we got to go to Mexico.
all of your stockpiled food is gonna be useless to you. Anyway, sorry.
Get yourself a little Nike bag. Throwing all your potted meat the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
some go bags are more like
Exactly, yeah.
what you want.
Speaking of that, I do want to talk about, we started another podcast called Real Vision. It's me reviewing movies. The next movie I want to review is called a movie called Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Good one.
Oh, that's a classic
Good
80s
one.
movie.
Good
Honestly,
one.
it's the best movie. I was on the fence about it because there's so many phenomenal movies I could review.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get to. That's the fucked up part is sorry, I'm over cussing. I'm not going to get to every movie I want to review, but
We get to a lot of them.
yeah, we
This is something that, as we're talking about this new podcast, I'm trying to get Theo to do. It's like, yeah, we want to review new movies, but like spending time with Theo, and those of you who've spent time with Theo know that he has an absurd amount of knowledge when it comes to
stupid.
old movies.
Yes.
So like, yeah, we want to review new movies.
Like if there was a movie category on Jeopardy, I'd win.
You'd win it.
Yeah.
But like, I want you to go back and do the throwback. Like, we'll call them throwbacks or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll call
Who
them
cares?
a throwback episode where you do an old movie and maybe introduce an old cool movie to like a new generation.
That would be great, actually. Yeah, there's so many old movies, and again, like I'm gonna do new movies. I want to do new movies.
Yeah.
But the new movies I like to see are far and few between. So the next movie I really want to review would be the Marvel's Thunderbolts, which is going to come out in May. So we have until now, till May, to do multiple movies, and I'm pretty excited about talking about different movies. My parents were a huge influence on this, by the way. My father and my mom. My mom still watches stupid movies. Love you, Mom. But she loves the Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh, hell
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, Sharknado happens in
dude.
my mom's house.
Sharknado 5. How many of those? There's like
There's like
10
20,
of those.
27 or something. I don't know.
How did
Mom,
Sharknado?
comment how many Sharknado movies are there. But yeah, there's a lot. And then those are really just B movies. Not to discriminate, but those are B movies.
Those are B movies, but
Those
you
are
can
B
bring. There's a lot of phenomenal movies
Oh, so
from
much, yes.
the 80s, the 90s
Such a good situation.
that you could review and bring those back to life.
So we're pretty excited to do that. The next movie I'm put it here first. The next movie I'm going to review is Red Dawn from the 80s. Patrick Swayze, Thomas C. Howell, Charlie Sheen, Leah Thompson. Oh my God, the cast. Phenomenal. So that's the next movie we're going to review
Hell yeah.
on the podcast, Real Vision with Theo Blinderman. Check it out. It's on
Check it
Facebook,
out.
Every social media. Again, Jay's the director here. Jay's the producer. Jay's the animated,
Special effects.
special effects. All these things, all these Oscar award-winning situations that he could be doing. Yeah, and it's awesome. So yeah, follow that. Follow Jay. Jay's always on social media. All
I'm
the time.
everywhere,
He's
too.
Posting on a regular bit. No, he's not.
No,
Sounds
not
good.
really.
Yeah,
I could.
but he could. The word "could" is the key word here. Yeah. But it's been a fun night.
Yeah.
It's been a good week. We have, even though it was a little bit slow, it's still a good week for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phenomenal. I gotta stop saying that fucking word. I keep saying phenomenal.
That's
Even
your
in
that's
the
your word
first
right now.
Post, like you're gonna watch the episode 1 of Real Vision. You're gonna hear that word phenomenal.
20 times.
Gosh, that's stupid. Like I got camera shy for like a quick minute, but more like a quick 20 minutes or something.
10 minutes.
All of a sudden, I'm
15
camera
minutes.
shy.
Okay.
So,
Anyways.
yeah, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Stupid. Apologies.
We got it. We're at 32 now.
Oh, we gotta go. Hey, I love you guys. Thank
Time
you for
to
watching.
go.
Thank you for subscribing. All our fans, comment, hit us up. I'm on
Comment
social
the new joke, the bender over the
media.
blank.
Fucking A. Comment.
Please. I want to see some
Sorry,
of
Mom,
that.
for cussing again. But comment
Theo's
on
mom, please give us one at least.
it.
Come on.
Love you, Mom.
At least one.
But yeah, comment. Follow us on social media. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on YouTube. Steak Saturday, it's where it's at. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. For me and Jay, see you next weekend on Steak Saturday.